Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Winter is here with the white-covered roads as the flakes continue to fall in the valley. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. The new snow has made the valley look a little more like a winter wonderland. But will this all stick around? Let's check in right away with meteorologist Hutch Johnson for the forecast. Hutch?
Stephanie, we are starting to see the system wrap up for our northern and northwestern counties, but for Fargo-Moorhead through the Mayville area, we continue to see bands of snow producing light snow across the area, so the windshield wipers need to keep going. As far as accumulations go, maybe up to an inch in isolated spots where we see these dark blue bands, but this is very high liquid content snow. So it's very wet, likely not much more. Things wrapping up in Grand Forks and Findlay right now, but if you are in southeast North Dakota or Lakes Country, Clay County, Becker County, Mahnomen, and Norman County, as well as Clearwater County, the snow trend will continue. From north to south, we'll see things wrapping up as we head through the evening. Here's what you need to know as we look at the snow that was pictures shared by Kathy Nelson here. Amaretto by morning. That's a morning shot of the snow piling up. It did not come with a lot of wind, making it easy to measure. Thanks for sharing all your measurements. We heard from a lot of folks out there. I just measured 4.3 inches outside the studio here in Fargo. We heard from our very own retired Mick Kerr today with a good 4.5 out in the West Fargo area. So again, an evening with a few flakes out there and some slippery road conditions setting up overnight. It looks like we'll get pretty chilly, so I'll have details in your hour-by-hour forecast and what you can expect as we head through the remainder of our work week and the weekend ahead.
All right, sounds good, Hutch.
You
Thank
bet.
you. And you can stay up to date on all the weather conditions as they unfold on your smartphone or tablet. Just download the Storm Team Weather app to get the latest weather conditions. Even follow the radar live. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. In Fargo alone, police responded to more than a dozen crashes just this morning. And Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson's been out all day and gives us insight into what the roads are like around town and what are the best ones you should be taking. Nicole, how are the roads looking now?
Street crews tell me it's been an unusual first snowfall for them because it's been so warm out today. By now, they're confident that most of the roads have been plowed and cleared. But watch out for some of those residential roads. They're getting a little slippery. When's the last time you were out here working this hard?
Oh, in wet snow probably 3 years ago.
Philip Ellingson doesn't mind putting in the work. It's the people out on the road that send his heart rate up.
I kind of stay off the main arterials because people come sliding out from the residential streets and they're right in front of you, and people on the arterials are on nice pavement and they think they can go like a bat out of you know what.
So if you're deciding your route, Lee Anderson with the Fargo Street Department says stick to the emergency routes, which are generally the streets that are traveled the most. They plow those first and always keep them maintained.
Your main avenues, your 45th, 52nd, 13th Avenues, 19th Avenue North, 12th Avenue North.
If you live near one of those streets, you're in luck. But with any snowfall, Anderson asks for a little patience.
We move slow, so if you get behind us, it can be a little frustrating, and we understand that. You know, but we're not out there very long either.
The secondary streets take a little longer to get to. Major roads that aren't traveled as much, like 8th Street South or 17th Avenue South.
They're bus routes. They're where most schools are on secondaries, most of them. You know, so we at least get by most schools before school starts, hopefully.
We're between two avenues is kind of slow, but the avenues themselves, they clean fairly quickly.
As we grow farther south and you add more streets, you know, it becomes more of a challenge. It just takes a little more time to do them.
Right now, the biggest concern for the street department isn't all of this snow, it's ice. Depending on how cold it gets tonight, these roads have the potential to freeze, causing dangerous conditions. Reporting in Fargo, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Nicole, thank you. Now, it's a similar snow plowing plan over in Moorhead. If you want to see a full map of which streets are plowed first, just log on to valleynewslive.com. The city of Grand Forks is warning the community about weekend ice or open water in the Red River throughout the winter. The city will be releasing treated wastewater from its lagoon system, which could cause weak ice or open water. Now, everyone's asked to stay away from the site, which is located on the Red River near 54th Avenue North. The city says that warning signs are in place near the site. Now, we have some new information now on the missing college student who was found dead in a field in late October. An autopsy reveals Laura Schwindeman had a significant amount of drugs in her system, including meth and THC, which is cannabis. Her cause of death is still unknown. Schwindeman was last seen alive on October 14th in Alexandria, Minnesota. It's been 2.5 years since plans were announced to build the massive Northern Plains nitrogen plant near Grand Forks. The city's now holding off on any further planning for the proposed $3 billion plant. However, developers say the project is still moving forward. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson shows us what's happening.
If it's built, the $3 billion fertilizer plant will be built here, just northwest of the city, near the water treatment plant. It's expected to employ a couple thousand construction workers. The plant would use 4,000 gallons of city wastewater a minute and tap into a nearby western North Dakota natural gas pipeline to produce nitrogen fertilizer.
They are still searching for any strategic and large investors, and they haven't accomplished that yet at this point in time.
Okay.
And but they made a lot of progress from, I think, a permitting perspectives.
Project developer Don Pottinger says they're currently negotiating with investors and engineering companies to develop what's called a FEED study, which is the actual engineering plan for the project.
This will start to happen as soon as we finalize the money that we need and the contracts that we need to position ourselves for the FEED study. That will take several months, and when that's behind us, then construction will begin.
Pottinger was not willing to say exactly how much money they still need to move forward, but he says their plan to produce fertilizer right here instead of relying on overseas shipments is still a good one. However, the city says they're holding off for now on planning roads and rail to the site until the developers raise the money for the next step in the project.
The large step is the large investment, and whether or not that occurs or not is, as I've said, is kind of yet to be determined.
It appears to be a case of waiting to see if developers can deliver a truckload of money from investors to make the project a reality. In Grand Forks, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
Earlier this year, CHS pulled out of its plans to build a similar fertilizer plant near Jamestown. A Hankinson woman is warning others who like to take part in craft fairs and similar events, beware. More than 20 people are out $60 or more after paying to participate in a Moorhead Fargo craft and vendor show back in August and October.
Well, I would like to get all of our money back. In this economy, we can't afford to have somebody just walk off with their $60.
The group of sellers signed up with the vendor B3 Events, which agreed to coordinate the locations and event. Since paying their money and agreeing to participate in the second date they signed up for, the people involved have not heard back from the company. Well, tonight at 6 on Valley News Live, we investigate more about the company and what the sellers were told. A local company is offering deals over the holidays, but for a much different reason. The Garden Hut in Fargo is going out of business. After 10 years, the store is closing its doors, and the owner tells us it could happen by mid-December. The owner says he's grateful for the business and the friends that he's made over the years, and due to the economy and weather conditions, he can no longer keep in business. The owner says he plans to sell everything in the store. First, there was Black Friday, then Cyber Monday. In the midst of all this buying, though, Giving Tuesday encourages holiday shoppers to give back. It's a global movement to encourage businesses, charities, and students to give back during the holiday season. Others, Fair Trade Boutique in downtown Fargo, is a shop that gives back throughout the year, not just Giving Tuesday. 100% of the store profits at Others are donated, and they're encouraging all other local businesses to participate in Giving Tuesday.
Taking the focus off of buying and selling and the grind of that part of the holiday season and just giving it more of a feel-good experience.
Others made its goal today and is donating $15,000 to the nonprofit IF Foundation. That foundation provides breakfast for students in Haiti, and you can learn much more about how this shop gives back tonight at 6.